Hi, I just finished a Netgalley arc that comes out on the 21st of September, and it's called Once a Monster by Robert Dinsdale. Now, when I first started this channel, the very first book I reviewed was The Toy Makers by Robert Dinsdale, and I adored that one. So I was intrigued to pick this one up because there was a lovely magical element to the Toy Makers, and he was doing something with a Greek myth here. This is not a Greek myth retelling, Once a Monster. It's a Greek myth reimagining. A reimagining. What would have happened if Theseus hadn't killed the Minotaur? What would have happened if the Minotaur had escaped from the labyrinth and was living in Victorian London? So, and there's a lovely Dickensian feel about this novel as well. You've got a Fagin-like character in Murdstone. Instead of having a band of pickpockets like Fagin had, Murdstone has a little group of mudlarks, kids who go looking through the mud of the Thames looking for treasures that they can sell. And we start the story with 10-year-old Nell, who is one of Murdstone's mudlarks, and she's scouring the Thames looking for something. But what she discovers on this occasion isn't a twisted piece of metal or a coin. She finds what she believes to be a body, and the body of somebody who is bigger than any man she has ever seen, with a face so misshapen. And this body almost appears monstrous. And realizing that this man isn't dead, Nell decides to try and heal him, to bring him back to life, to look after him, and to hide him from Murdstone. And a bond develops between Nell and this man, Minos. And he tells her stories that he drags from his memories, because he's trying to find who he is. This is his thing. I don't know who I am. Murdstone does find them, and he sees in Minos an opportunity to make money. And he also sees that with this bond that Minos and Nell have, he can use Nell to control the beast. In this book, we don't have Minos' story. We don't have the story of the labyrinth, but what we have are memories as he's trying to unpick the past that's haunting him. The past that leaves him wondering, is he a monster? Is he a man? We also have Nell's story, because Nell dreams of being a dancer. Her mother used to be a seamstress, making ballet shoes and dresses for the dancers at the Alhambra Circus. And when she died, she told Nell to go to Murdstone because he would look after her, but little did she know that Murdstone was going to use Nell to be one of his mudlarks. Murdstone is a really fleshed out character. He is a super villain, and you get a real feel of Victorian London. It is, as I said at the beginning, there's a very Dickensian feel about this almost. You've got this mix of myth and Dickensian London. I felt it slowed a little bit in the middle. But the ending, as we get towards the ending, that is terrific. The final chapters and the ending just, oh, yes, it was perfect. I struggled a little bit with Nell at times as well. She's 10-year-old, and at times she seemed very, very young and naive, and at times she seemed older than her years. I did struggle with her a little bit. And Minos, I did enjoy his character. I enjoyed his battle as he wanted to find himself, as he was forever turning left, turning right, forever moving forward. That little mantra goes right through the book. Another thing that I liked was the idea that the sewers in London were like the labyrinth. You could get lost in the sewers in London like you could get lost in the labyrinth. So you've got a similarity almost there that I enjoyed. I like the idea of the tunnels becoming the labyrinth. It was such an original idea, this. I loved sitting in it. And at times the author breaks the fourth wall because you feel that he's telling you a story. Follow the water, or let's dredge our memories. This book for me was a lovely mix of historical fiction and Greek myth. A book about good and evil, nature and nurture. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I can't wait to see what he turns to next. These are two cracking books that I've read by Robert Dinsdale. So, happy reading. Oh, sorry, I'll start again. So, it comes out on the 21st of September, Once a Monster by Robert Dinsdale. So happy reading. Take care.